he has just become a dad for the second time. But as well as that, Jake Quickenden's preparing to return to the stage to star in the cult classic Rita, Sue and Bob 2. And you're actually getting a moment to sit down now.
I'm exhausted after that. There's always something on this show. Jake, can you just get Lucy on your shoulder and stand on one leg? I'm like, yeah, all right.
Yeah, of course I will. And a coffee cup.
With a coffee cup. Luckily, I had no coffee in it. Yeah, I'm about to go on tour and just had a baby and it's all kicking off again.
It's all kicking off. So tell us about this play. Have you seen the movie?
So I have. So I hadn't actually seen the movie. I think it came out before I was born. It is quite racy. I read the script with my wife and she was like, what's this?
Yes. Who are you playing?
I'm playing Bob. Yeah, so I'm playing Bob. So Andrea Dunbar wrote the play and it's a bit of a comedy, but it also deals with a lot of really kind of poignant topics. And the comedy's there to kind of help swallow the pill in some ways. But yeah, Bob's not a very nice man. What happens in the play, I don't want to give too much away, I want people to come watch it. But what happens in the play, and I think the way Andrea's wrote it, it's kind of like there's still no judgment on Bob because these things happened back in the 80s and they're still happening today, unfortunately. And I think that's the kind of beauty with theatre, is that you can go out, act these things out without any judgment. It's just a show. And then, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's my first lead role, so I'm buzzing.
Well, I was just going to say, because we've obviously saw you in X Factor and I'm a Celeb and Hollyoaks, lots of different things. But what does it feel like to be on stage? Does that hold a very special place for you?
I mean, my anxiety is through the roof because you can't make a mistake on stage because you're holding the whole thing together with my amazing cast there. They all are on the back there. You can't make mistakes, and that's kind of something that I like about it. You have to keep on your toes, and you have to really be ready. And there's a lot of preparation, which at the minute is quite hard with having a new baby and reading my script. And I go on Monday for rehearsals, so there's a lot going on. But I don't know. I kind of fell into stage stuff. I'm really lucky. A little bit of hard work as well, I guess. But yeah, after the X Factor and stuff like that, reality TV was what I was doing. And then I kind of started doing these shows and musical after musical, and then I'm like, I really like this.
This is it,
I really like this, and it's.
Was it planned that you're going on a 10-week tour once the newborn baby just arrived back at the house? Was that just a coincidence, or how did
I want to
that
get
work
away. Enjoy your sleep, babe. No, so I can't actually remember. Me and Sophie had this the other day. I was like, did I get offered it before we knew you was pregnant or after? She was like, it was definitely after. And I'll just say hi to Leo, by the way. He's watching at home. Hi, babe.
Lovely. A little baby kid.
This is
just the beginning of the month.
Yeah, it's going to be hard going away. But luckily, as a tour goes, look at them both, they're both beautiful. As a tour goes, there is quite a lot of days off. So it's like 5 days on, 3 days off, 4 days on, 3 days off. So I will be travelling back and forth as much as possible.
Of course,
but
you have to
it's
make
hard
these
work,
things work.
and these things happen. Like, I've got to work. If I didn't go to work, people would just say, what are you doing at home all the time? So,
and were you a bit more cautious sharing this beautiful, happy news? Because you've been on the show before talking about the dark side of social media, which you did experience with your first little one there.
Yeah.
And, like, how do you feel about all of that now, Jake? Because I know you're sort of campaigning to try and stop people being able to just abuse others.
I mean, it was just a little bit of a weird situation because I was just a new dad who was really happy, and then I put some photos out of Leo, and some people said nasty things, and I don't want to talk about it too much because it's last time, and it didn't ruin my experience, but it made me a little bit more cautious. And even when we had Kit, I was like, should we put photos out straight away or whatever? And then I was like, I'm not going to let anyone ruin my happiness. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm so happy to be a dad. I love being a dad. I love being a stepdad. I love being and it's just my favourite thing. So I'm like, I'm not going to let others ruin my happiness. And it's been great. This experience has been really... My wife's amazing. She's doing most of the work with Kit, obviously, and I'm kind of just helping out with the other boys, and I've made her a lot of cup of teas.
Yeah.
And that goes down well, right?
Of course it does.
Yeah,
well,
she's appreciating the tea.
Beautiful. I'm so pleased there that obviously it's all gone well this month for you. There's so much going on. Podcasts coming up with Spencer Matthews. Because you go back to the jump days, don't you? You met on
It's crazy, yeah, there we are.
I mean, you both do extraordinary kind of type challenges, very physical and mentally draining.
You know what? Spencer's quite an inspiring guy. Like, when I met him, I loved him anyway. He's like a Labrador puppy, do you know what I mean? Like, he's extremely annoying. You won't mind me saying that, but so am I, and that's why it works. But there's also this, like, I'm quite common, do you know what I mean? And he's very posh. And it works in a really strange way, but I love the guy, and I find him very inspiring with what he did with the marathons and his challenges and with Clean Co. And when he asked me to do the podcast, I was like, absolutely. Like, I love challenging myself. We can all change for the better. And that's what it's about. It's just giving people kind of the knowledge and saying, you know what, we are capable of more if we want to. You don't have to go run 30 marathons in the desert. That's a bit extreme. But you can do a 5K. You can do this thing that you never thought you could if you put your mind to it. So it was supposed to be a really serious podcast, and there is very serious points in it, and it's very, you get a lot of knowledge, but we can't help but have a laugh as well, so it's very fun.
And it makes sense, yeah, the two of you gel very well together. Another big challenge was Dancing on Ice for you. That was 2018, wasn't it?
A long time
You
ago.
won it, of course.
8 years
That's
ago.
how good you were. We've got Fern and Brandon in the studio today. What advice would you give them, Jake?
You know what? Well, Fern's obviously got an amazing partner who will give her all the advice she needs, but for me, it was just work hard.
Yeah.
I think if you want to get anywhere, there's only so far talent can take you. If you put the hard work in it, and me and Vanessa trained so hard, and she was excellent as a coach, and it got us to where we needed to be, and just enjoy it. Like, when do you ever get a chance to do an ice skating competition? Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely. Well, you were so brilliant at it. Look, Jake, thank you so much.
Thank you so
Send
much.
our love to your beautiful family,
Thank
honestly.
you. I've got to go swimming when I get home. I've got to take Leo swimming.
It's another little job to do, isn't it? So the play, the UK tour of Rita, Sue and Bob 2, it kicks off on February 4th.
Yes,
and runs right the way through to
I'll
April,
put it all
so
on my stories and stuff like that, so you can
brilliant.
get tickets if you'd like to. That'd be great.
Good luck. Thanks so much,
Thank you
Jake.
so much.
Good to see you. Hi there. Thanks for watching our YouTube channel, where we upload new videos every single day. You can click here if you're interested in this video, or head to the homepage for some more amazing content.